All right, in this tab, we are going to talk about your pipeline. This is the opportunities tab. It is set up in a pipeline, and it is pretty cool. So the first thing is the blue thing up here. You can click, just like everywhere else, you can click the date. You can sort by today, yesterday, all time, whatever. This here is a drop down where you can sort by the newest on top or the newest on the bottom, however you want to watch it. This is the pipeline. You can have more than one pipeline. Most of you will just have one pipeline, but if you do, make sure that you're on the correct pipeline. This is the owner. You can see we got Bugs Bunny and Wiley Coyote. We can click all, or we can see just Bugs's. Those are just his leads. You can go to Wiley Coyotes and just see his leads, or you can click all and see everybody's leads or everybody's opportunities. Campaign is the same thing. We can sort by campaigns. Usually we just keep this at all. And then this is the stage. Open ones, won, lost, abandoned, or all. So, and at any time you can search by name and it'll pop up that way. So these are all of them. You can add additional information, like I like putting the tasks and the calendars and the notes and the company names all on the card. So these cards, you can see that this is the name of the opportunity. Sometimes it's a name. Usually we use it as a name, but I wanted something different. So Michael Scott Paper Company, if you click on that, it goes to their information. So you can see the name of the opportunity, the email address, the phone number if you have it, just like in the contacts. Do not disturb if you don't want to disturb them anymore. You can create tasks right here. You can see he has a task to follow up about building a funnel for his paper company. You can type in notes, like if something happens and they want to call back. This way you can remember where you were at, the general info, address, anything that you want to put in there. You can just literally type it right in here and it's there for eternity. So that is the pipeline. Back button not working again. Opportunities tab. So this again is going to be subject to change, but these are, in this demo, there are 4 columns: new opportunities, following up, waiting on, and scheduled. Yours can and may be different. It depends on how your sales process goes. And if you realize the way this is, new opportunities, follow up, waiting on, scheduled. This is the funnel laid on its side. Top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel. So if you go to your dashboard, you can see new opportunities are on top, following up, waited on, and scheduled, and then won. So top of funnel, bottom of funnel. So if you visualize that, this flows from new opportunities, which is the top of the funnel, and as they work through your sales process, hopefully they're getting spit out this side, which is the bottom of the funnel, and won opportunities. So as you can see, I've got lots of people added in here, and I've got lots of information on these cards. At any time, I can see that Jennifer Anniston at Central Perk, I met her at a coffee meeting, and as we've talked before, I've already contacted her, and I'm waiting to be contacted back. You can just click on the name of the card. It goes to the information of the conversation, the activity, task, notes, all of this stuff. The more you put in, the better. And you can see that's what I sent earlier, still waiting. Dang it, Jennifer. Get back to my pipeline. So if you click on the card, it flips up that where you can see information. You can change here the pipeline. You can change the stage that they're in the funnel from right here. You can change the status, whether it's won, lost, or abandoned, or open. This is where you put in the lead value. So lead value of a customer or a patient or a client is, what is that worth in the next year? So if it's a one-time sale, what do you expect to get out of it? If it's a patient that that could say you're a massage therapist and you get $30 a pop, but they're going to come in 3 times a week for the next 6 months. Do the math and figure out that one lead isn't worth $30. It's worth $30 times 6 months. So that helps you with the ROI, helping you understand that the more leads you can get that turn into massage clients in this example is not worth $30. It's worth a whole lot more. You can assign the owners right here, change them, and then you can type here the source, which you can see is the coffee meeting and when it's created. So once the appointment's the scheduler is ready, you can add an appointment right there. You can put your tasks in right there. Call Jennifer on Monday, ask her how she's doing. You can edit it, delete it, check it off, and it shows as marked as done. You can add information here. You can even take notes right there. So I just checked off that task. If you go back to your dashboard where your tasks are, you can see that that task is now gone. But if you click all, you can see it's marked as done. So you can sort that there. Back to your opportunities. As they come in, all new leads will go into the first column, which is new opportunities, new leads, whatever you want to call it, we can call it. Once they go in there, Justine, as you remember, is going to take over and start emailing, texting, leaving voicemails, whatever we have in your campaign to contact and follow up with them, trying to initiate them to call you. Once they call you, the automatic stuff stops and we can go to the next level of the funnel. So once they call in or you call and contact them, you can just click, hold, and drag over. And now it's in that column. Now we know that we're in the process of following up with them. That might mean we haven't connected. We're trying, we've called them. I called this guy and I've called this guy. I didn't get a hold of anything. Now, excuse me. Say I called D. Reynolds at Patty's Bar, Patty's Pub. She's interested but not ready to do anything. I can take notes, make tasks, and then she says, hey, give me a call back. So we're waiting. We just drag her over there. Now she's waiting. So you could then click on the card, put a note, say, hey, I'm waiting on whatever she's waiting on. Call me back on Wednesday. Make a task to call her back on Wednesday. That's the way that works. Once you get them scheduled, we got an appointment, whether this is in our scheduler or your scheduler. It's a good idea to keep track of these things, and you can see that they're scheduled, and it automatically adds how much these leads are worth based on what you put in. See, that's $10,000. We met Michael Bluth at the banana stand, and we put in his lead at $10,000, and we gave it to Bugs Bunny. So that's the lead, and you can see that Wiley's got these, Bugs has these. These are all their leads. They're working, whether it's many or not. So D. Reynolds will say, if you click and hold and just move it a little bit, you'll notice down here at the bottom, lost, abandoned, and won. So say she showed up at her meeting. We booked a deal, sold her thing, and got her money. We drag her down into the one. We drop her into that bucket, and now she is listed as one. And since we have this sorted as all, she's still there. If we sort it as just the open ones, then she's gone, and we've cleared that card. So this is what's going on right now. Say Michael Bluth at the banana stand is a real jackwagon and says, don't ever call here. I'm never giving you money. That's where we put it in abandoned. Abandoned means you're dead to me. I'll never contact you again. We can set that up so it automatically puts them as do not disturb, which I suggest. That way abandoned is, you never want to deal with them again. And that goes into the abandoned bucket. Now we got Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson here that says, no, thanks for the call. I'm interested. It's just not the right time. You drag him into lost. Lost, we say, is just not yet. You're telling me there's a chance. It may be a year from now. It may be 2 years from now. But this is where they go in, that they're not dead. They're not a win. It's just time to write them off for now. Now your email system takes over and starts nurturing them, talks about your wins, whatever we're sending them, whatever you want to send them. You're just going to keep in contact distantly. When they're ready to come back in, they've got your information and can call, but they're not out of your system. So all of that can be done, edited. You can move these all around. You can just look at all the ones, how your month is going, click the date, say the last 30 days, check mark. Boom, we've closed one this month in the last 30 days. How many have lost? At any time you can go back. Let's go back to this year. So on a slow day, you say, hey, I've lost this guy. How you might have a bunch of them in here. You can click on it, remind yourself if you took good notes, what happened. Wendy said, if he said, call me back sometime, yeah, maybe I'm slow. Maybe today I gave him a call back and see what happens. Again, all depending on your business and your sales cycle, this can all be edited. We can have 10 columns here if you want. We can have 2 if you want, but this is how you keep track of everything. Once you have all that done and you put in your numbers, you can go back to your dashboard and you can see now we don't have 0 anymore. We have a 15% close rate, conversion rate. That means out of all of the leads that we had, 15% of them ended up buying from us, whatever it is. And you can see we've closed $654,000 this month. We still have 2.4 open and we've lost 331. They all line up. This is your pipeline again. And the numbers here automatically, we calculate all these for you. As you can see, the lost is down here. Here's how many we won. We still have 27,000 scheduled. We're waiting on 54,000, following up on 2.4. Whatever you put in there, it automatically keeps track and it lets you see really quick how everything's going. And then this, again, can be taken care of. You click pending, you can click all. You can see click completed, see what you've gotten done. And then your lead source, all this stuff automatically updates. Got your review requests. That is the pipeline. So again, use this. Always remember that these things get changed around. So if you want to see everything, click all, whatever campaigns, whatever the dates are. It remembers what you did last time. So you always remember to check back. So that is the pipeline. Use this. If you have any suggestions or you need help or want things changed around to fit your business differently than we already have it. If you have any ideas, open up a support ticket, talk to us. We'll start a conversation and we can adjust this to make it work for you in the best way possible. So that's it for the opportunities tag. I'll see you in the next video.